Oh, well, that's always so graceful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hi. I can't yeah, so, okay. Uh, uh, there's gotta be kind of a set pattern. So many of the YouTube channels that we all know and love have this set pattern at least. We're not able enough to do flashy, intros and stuff, but there should be a pattern.
I
Uh,
agree.
but yeah, but we haven't done it yet, so no expectations, and there will be no disappointments, folks.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, over in the chat, Jonacide stopped by. I told him not to poke his eye out because he's gonna head out for sushi.
Oh.
Yeah, all these years, I had a Japanese sister-in-law. I met her when I was 20, 19,
Mm-hmm.
20. She taught me how to use chopsticks and failed and all that stuff. And my kids can use chopsticks. They can cut meat with chopsticks. Me, I have this palsy thing going on.
Mm.
And so I always use the kid ones, where they wad up the napkin with the rubber bands.
Right.
Yeah, I can do that like a champ.
Well, I would have to start out with the kid ones because, yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
used to the idea, with the fingers trying to
yeah,
maneuver
yeah.
chopstick.
And experts have taught me. My children have tried it. Bless her, my sister-in-law tried. You hold one like a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
That's stationary. The one that you hold like a pencil is stationary. And then with the other digits, that's the movable chopstick. Well, my aim is off with those 2 digits that do the moving, and
Mm-hmm.
so I go from this side to that side to that side. I flip things up in the air trying to pick them up. So no, give me the baby ones every time, and I won't embarrass you at the table. Yeah, Jonacide says, "Don't tell me what to do." Honey, you poke your eye poke poke your eye out twice. Poke your eye out, put it back, and then poke it again if you want. Oh, I'm telling you what to do again. I'm not your
Uh-oh.
grandma.
My goodness, you got to stop that.
Right? Right? So, today's show, it's the B list of
Mm-hmm.
fathers, and out here in the YouTuberville places,
Mm-hmm.
there's only 2 that we know of that take the prize for the worst dads. Um, Von Helton, um, James, what's his middle name?
Um,
James,
Irv. Irv.
no, James something Von
Oh,
Helton.
James, isn't it James Paul Von Helton?
James Paul Von Helton. I think so. Yeah, his dad was Irving.
Okay, so why did they just nicknamed him Little Irv?
Little Irv, they used to call
That's
him
right.
Little
Yeah.
Irv, and that pisses Stinky off.
Right.
Ooh,
Another name for him.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I was over in the chat over there. When Wait a minute, wh- I just totally blew my brain out. I totally lost my right in the middle of a sentence. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, this is John and Vaughn. Oh, and Von Helton had his. Did we determine it was 3 kids? A set of twins and then a single?
yes.
Yes, and then
Um,
one of the twins is special needs, from what I understand.
oh no, no. The first child, I
The
think was
first is special needs
I
Jerry,
think so. Oh
Gerald.
wait. Wait.
Yeah,
There's
yeah, yeah.
Jerry, who's
There were
special needs. There's a girl,
yeah, and then a boy.
and then isn't there twins? Or is
Wait,
oh
I
God.
don't know. I don't.
I've watched him for so long, and you'd think that I could
Me
remember how
too.
many frickin' kids. Well, I can tell you how many times they were taken away.
Yeah, 12 times.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the state of Kentucky. Social services removed the children for abhorrent conditions 12 times,
You
which
know,
means they
I,
returned them 3 times, 13 times.
yeah, and well, then they're gone. But
Now yeah, the very last time they took them away, it was permanent. My lord, it took years.
I don't understand how they would keep doing that. After the second time or third time.
Yeah, you would think the 3rd time, even 4th,
Mm,
that's a lot, but I think the mom, who did the kid's grandma, went to bat
yeah,
and said, "Okay," stepped up to "I'll take responsibility." Well, she was a very old lady, and, unable to really keep up with all the madness of, number 1, Vaughn, and, the way his kids were being raised. They were sort of feral, I would say.
yeah. Oh
Feral.
yes, they were
Yeah.
feral, according to her descriptions as
Yeah,
well.
and, filthy, never clean clothes, lice, head lice,
Mhm,
um, and so he sent them. He says, "Well, head lice? Okay, I'll show you head lice." So he put the lice remedy
mhm.
on and sent them to school with the head lice remedy in their hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so however, all of those, the series of child removal from his home was because of the trolls on the Internet.
That's right.
Yeah, the trolls on the Internet caused that, not his behavior and his neglect as a father.
Mhm,
And then there's his the mom, his wife, she was what, a teenager on the Internet of
mhm.
age, and she's challenged,
Right.
mentally challenged, with very childlike, but
Mhm.
also, just because you got a kid's brain doesn't mean your body isn't all grown up, and so she was, you know, it's
Well,
doing the hanky and the panky, even and so Vaughn was just all over that,
mhm.
and and
Well, she
said,
had sort of like a early teenage brain,
yeah, yeah, early
so
adolescent.
she's gonna
Excuse me.
see the world from that set of eyes. And yes, she was able. What he wanted was somebody like her just to reproduce.
Reproduce, and, yeah, just another heartbeat to look out for him, and he promised her rolling hills and rich farm acreage, um, lots of income. He was a land baron. I forget all the what he told her to get her, and she hopped on a bus,
Hmm.
and
It was going to make money too because he had the Bacon Dome, or whatever it's called. Remember it were his cars, his Matchbox cars.
oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, what the heck did he call it?
I can't remember, but he had
Something
all that
Dome.
whole big setup.
Yeah,
Yeah, expensive too. That's all that money he was stealing from his mom.
right.
She had, like, stacks of money he stuck to, and she had, like, 0 by the time she died. She had stuff squirreled away, and Vaughn got every damn penny.
Well, he helped himself to that bank account.
And the bank account, yeah, her cards were easily accessible, and he
And
just
I'm sure with Jerry's disability check, which he relied on heavily,
yeah,
that got spent.
yeah. And from what I remember, that check went into his mom's account,
Mhm.
and so he would just helped himself to his and hers.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. But, one of the clips that I have is of Grampy Lobster, and Larry Frost was Grampy's guest.
Mm.
Yeah, and that's the trouble with that's the thing that has been a thing. There are some real precious gems of stuff on YouTube that from Grampy Lobster. That
Oh,
was who,
yes.
and I've resisted and resisted, and it's too painful I have them all saved.
Mhm.
The shows that I was on, the shows that he was on with us here, and they're all saved in a little special place on my YouTube thing,
Mhm.
and I can't. And I just today I went, okay, enough fucking time has passed. I can go in there, enjoy the nostalgia, but oh, it was painful. Uh,
Um,
because Grampy was just like bigger than life.
you
And
know, he'd get a kick out of it that you're showing a clip um of his.
yeah, and
He
Larry
would.
Frost is there, and he's talking about, oh, I know. Yeah, I know, but boy, it's really hard. And I'm gonna show the chat when I'm over there showing Grampy's, because there are people in Grampy's chat that I still see around today, and that so many of them, like, will be on, like, Buff Weebs.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah.
over there. They're on other channels, and they all started with Grampy Lobster.
Mhm.
Do you remember Out of Mind?
Out of mind.
Deb Out of Mind, she was always in my chats, always in Grampy's chats.
Mm.
She's deceased, and it was a shocker. She was on when I first opened this channel. She was one of the first people on when I was testing my microphone or something,
Oh, yeah.
and Out of Mind came on and helped me do it. But yeah, but seeing Maggie Doll is over in there, Richie Ruggs is over in
Mhm.
Grampy's.
Oh, yeah, Richie. Yeah.
Yeah, all those guys. Yeah, like trip down
Okay.
memory lane.
Anybody that's new and has the guts to watch us boring ladies,
Yeah.
just to let people know, you mentioned Larry Frost. Larry Frost, of course, is related to Von Helton.
Yes, he was related to Von Helton's mom.
Right. Alice, because
Yeah,
she was a Frost,
yeah.
and they all lived in the same tiny community.
Mhm.
And so that way, should people even in the replay wonder who Larry is, um, that's who he is.
Yeah, lived just up the street. And Von has accused Larry, rest in peace, Larry Frost. He too is deceased.
I
Uh,
know, that's sad.
accused the Frost family of stealing him blind, falsifying documents,
Hmm.
forbidding him to see his mother in the hospital. Bullshit. He refused to go. Didn't even go to the funeral of his. Um, yeah. So anyway, so Larry's on there. I don't know how, but we're gonna watch. Okay, live Father of the Century. Who is that? Let me see. Okay, we're gonna watch Vaughn and John. This is back when J Dubs and Vaughn were palling around. And he was like Vaughn's champion.
Hmm.
Yeah, he told him he reeked and he kept spraying him with Glade. but
Right?
John, it was Vaughn's best friend ever.
He tried.
He
Love him
still
or hate
could
him,
be.
he tried.
He did. John is just a great big toddler,
He is.
a great big schmuck.
Oh,
I
definitely, yes.
Yeah, he's just this big, and he really cares for Vaughn, but he can't stand his stink. So anyway, let's do this. We're gonna um well, okay, presenter invite. Okay, share screen. We're gonna do Father of the Century. This is Vaughn and John, and uh John's mentioning Vaughn's kids. Oh, and this is from Fat Photog. We love you, Fat Photog. Thank you, thank you, thank
Oh,
you for making this available and for not bitch slapping me for stealing your shit. Okay, here we go. Share.
It's Father's Day, obviously. And it's a Sunday.
Happy Father's Day, Vaughn.
Yeah, and thank
Hopefully,
you.
next Father's Day you could spend with your children. I think.
Yeah,
I
that would
think.
be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice, wouldn't it? And
You know, I
that's,
Oh, this is before.
Oh, Von's still in his trailer.
Vaughn is still in his trailer.
And look at that. That's his old place. That's not Alice's house either.
That isn't out. That's his old setup.
Yeah, his
I
single
guess
wide.
the kids have just been taken away, what, the year before or something.
Right.
Yeah, Larry Frost was still alive.
Mm-hmm.
God, a lot of people were still alive back here. God, I forgot about this. Oh, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Fat Photog. We love you.
pray that whether you believe in the gods of creation or whether you believe in the God of the Bible, that may God reunite.
Vaughn has checked out.
Yeah. I was gonna say the moment he started talking,
Boy, the lights went out.
you know, the look on his face
Boom.
too. It's like he did the whole, well, thank you about Father's Day. And then when it was mentioned, hopefully you'll see your kids. He deflated. Look at that face.
Look at that. He's ruminating, folks.
He knows.
This
He
is
knows.
ruminating of the Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, you fuck up failure.
Unite you with your children. I
That would
really
be
pray
nice.
and I really hope that will happen.
That would be really nice.
It would be really nice. Yeah.
You know, obviously, with Jerry's money and the renter money, that
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Jerry's money.
The special needs son who gets money from the county or maybe state, I don't know, for his handicap. Vaughn spent every penny. And then there are other properties, dwellings, and he was thinking about, collecting rent. Yeah, Jerry's money. If with the kids gone, he doesn't get Jerry's money.
Oh,
This
and
is sort of the beginning of Vaughn's decline.
yes.
This was Vaughn 0 right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is where it starts, and this has been, when is it? A year ago? Only a year ago.
Really?
Well, this is when Fat Photog did it,
Okay. And yeah, and
and
he's
they're always
usually,
pretty. Oh,
yeah, he's pretty current.
yeah. So,
Wow.
let's take a little walk here.
This is before he did the road trip.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Didn't have to. He still had a little place.
should be
Mm-hmm.
enough to keep us afloat for a little while.
Yeah.
Until we get everything situated back again. But of course, we can't do anything though unless I win the lottery because I got to be able to pay them back.
He stopped talking about winning the lottery, you notice?
Yeah.
Probably because he can't afford the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that boy, he sunk a lot of money into and fortune tellers.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then once I do that, then we can put everything back the way it was. Get my truck back, get my kids back. I can't get my mom and dad back. Obviously, I can't get the wife back, but I can get the kids back. I can get the truck back, get the property back, get everything situated back to the way it was, and try to get everything back to so-called normal. With Jerry's money and the renter money, that should be enough to keep us afloat for a little while. It's Father's Day, obviously.
With that, happy Father's Day, all you good dads out there.
Mm.
Yeah, so
So just a year ago, he was still hopeful about getting his kids back and Jerry's, and notice he mentions Jerry's money.
yeah, one of the first things
Ah,
he mentioned after getting the kids back. Why? Because there's money attached
mhm.
to it. So I do believe this is about the time that his secret investors, his benefactors, that lady neighbor
Yep.
that decide, one of his renters actually came in, and I think she has shown up by this time. The lady that finally ultimately had to say, "Vaughn, get off my property. I own it now."
Right.
Yeah, so I think she has
Ah.
shown up.
Oh.
Yeah. By this time. I
Mhm.
don't know. I don't know. I I'll go back and look some more. Well, maybe next Father's Day.
Or
Okay,
I was just gonna say, or shortly after this.
shortly
Because
after
it
this.
wasn't long where all of a sudden he was freaking out, begging John, trying to get a hold of John, to answer him because he had to be out by a Thursday.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
had he had claimed he only had something like 2 days to get out.
Yeah, the clock was ticking. Boy, I remember it
Oh,
was a
yeah.
very tense time and quite enjoyable.
You
Yeah.
know, and I still wonder once in a while when I see a Vaughn video in his car, I'm going, those poor computers that are sitting in the trunk of his car.
How long can they sit there in all those heat and cold extremes?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's gotta take its toll. Okay, so let's, God, I I looked at the clock, what, an
Wow.
hour? No, we've only been on almost a half hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna show this Grampy Lobster clip. I've forgotten what was on it, but, it he talks about Reverend Channy a little bit, but there's let's watch. I miss you, Grampy Lobster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we'll just do this until we don't wanna do it anymore. Okay,
Mhm.
present. Okay, share screen. Jibber jabber, it says live lobsters. Yeah, I was on his panel. Here we go. Share.
Larry, I am so sorry to hear that you're in jail right now.
You
See,
little shithead.
I'm talking about things that are important right now. The fact that Larry Frost is in jail. You're
Oh,
yeah,
mountain
it,
neighbor, you're cool. That's all right. Hey, Zeus.
oh no, I get it, and
Well, mountain neighbor, I'm not on camera
ooh,
because I'm shy. You don't have to be on
Jesus.
camera. Reno. I know.
Yeah, as if I muted Robin.
Yeah, you can just pretend like you're on the telephone. You don't have to show your face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I can't remember who we were trying to get on the show. But okay, here comes Larry Frost. This is Larry Frost, you guys.
Okay.
Okay. Slug through it with me. Maybe I'll speed it up just a touch. Playback speed 125.
And
Oh,
yeah.
you do what you want. We're not the boss of you.
Well, Jesus, then why the fuck do you act like it?
That's my job.
That's hypocritical.
Yeah.
I think it says somewhere in the Bible, about the
Somewhere,
hypocrites. Didn't
yeah.
Jesus destroy the hypocrites with stones and rocks? And
something
I
like
think
that.
so. It's in the Bible. I'm telling you right now.
Probably
So
so.
you are damned to the lake of fire. I don't know. I am really fucking stoned. Jesus.
With my dog-eared page Bible.
Oh man. Oh
with
God.
stuff written in the margins. My notes to myself in my Bible, like Rev. Notes in the margins.
Yeah. Bond 413.
What does 413 mean?
Oh, it's Larry. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Larry. Good to see you, dude.
Hey,
I like that. Hey. What's the news? What's going on, Larry?
Wait, have you paid your rent to Vaughn yet?
he won't come and get it.
Oh, well, if he's not going to come get it, then too damn bad for him.
Oh,
Vaughn
man.
won't come and
Yeah, that's right. Vaughn was collecting rent
Mhm.
from Larry Frost and his family. Yeah. Boy, he botched that up, didn't he? Yeah. Okay, so over in that chat, there's Richie Ruggs, Hey Zeus. Larry Frost is in the chat. Raccoon Man 60.
Yeah.
There's Maggie Doll.
Mhm.
Wow. God, all those guys. I don't know who Mountain Pig Mama is, but I love that name.
Mhm.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I see Grampy put the okay, here we go. Let's do a little I don't know if everybody's bored with their socks falling off. This is memories for me.
And get his rent.
Well, you know what? You should walk it over there. Yeah, I think that would be the neighborly thing. I mean,
With a great big giant check, like Publishers Clearinghouse. You
yeah.
go up with camera crews and this big giant check and knock on his door and televise it.
it's amazing he's letting you live there rent free, man. I mean, if I was your landlord and you didn't pay the rent, I'd be knocking on your door, Larry. You know that.
Yeah, but he knows that I carry guns.
Well, he's the Punisher. You know what? And he's a martial. He's been studying martial arts. He might take that. He might be faster than you think, Larry.
And he's special forces,
Yeah.
secret missions that he can't talk about. So
yeah.
I would think Vaughn
It's
should
overt.
be feared.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm, Larry, I'm glad.
I don't care what he was in. He comes messing with me. He ain't gonna have a leg left because I'm gonna break it.
Pictures or it didn't happen. Sorry.
How you doing, Larry?
Come in, Larry.
I'm doing good.
Uh,
A little delay. So you're just waiting to hear what happens after court. Well, I know you probably don't waste your time standing on one foot waiting for news about him, but might be an interesting day.
could be. I don't know.
Yeah, naysayer shouts out to the frost. Naysayer, shout out to the frost. I know.
So what's new in your neck of the woods there, Larry? What's going
Not
on?
much.
Okay, so back at the beginning of this, there's a little wait a minute, let me see. I thought there was a oh, that's not the one where Reverend Jenny. Shit. Okay, so anyway, there you have it. Okay, we could slug through that and be bored, but we're not going to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so G-Man. Okay, so I'm getting rid of this. Boom. Enough is enough. Okay, it's still showing over on YouTube. Oh, that's because I have a no, there it is. It's really funny. I have two tabs open. I have the StreamYard tab and then the YouTube tab, and YouTube is delayed by about 6-7 seconds. And
Oh.
it shows that we have like 0 people. No, we have 1 person watching.
Oh, thank you, Jonacide.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still Jonacide. I think he's poking his eye with a chopstick right now.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Might be somebody brand new.
You
or
never know.
old that
Mm.
lurks. So, G-Man has the reason he's a contender for shit father of the year is because he has a child. He supported Shani and Rev when they neglected her children, and he did buy the kids clothes and snacks and showed them some love and a little support, but he didn't change things. He just prolonged the agony, really is what that was. But he did all that, but he has a child. G-Man has a child, and he doesn't talk about it.
No.
He doesn't talk about it, and when you bring it up, he gives you 1,000,000 words in about 30 seconds.
He dumps his word salad right on the floor.
Yeah, and with 10 different topics
Mm-hmm.
involved. So pick one or whatever. G-Man calls what he does conversationally the gift of gab. He doesn't get it. That is dysmorphic in your brain. The gift of gab does not mean spilling a bunch of words together and talking nonstop and repeating yourself nonstop. That is not no, it's an exchange. It's a conversation. It's listening to the other person and responding. You deliver lectures and monologues and TED Talks, G-Man. Yeah, it's and I've seen him on other shows, and people just throw up their hands. It's just nonsense. You cannot get him to answer a question without him asking 5 questions back
Right.
or answering a question that nobody asked. Yeah, it can make you schizophrenic, man, if you're not
Or answers a question with a question on a totally different topic.
with a challenge
Yes.
involved.
There's yes. Yeah.
Yeah, well, what about the Yeah, yeah. But anyway, from what I understand, it is okay. I hear that it was a woman of Jamaican nationality
Mm-hmm.
or of descent, and he has a son. And this was a generation ago. I believe if the foggy timeline is correct in my brain, the child is an adult
I think so. Yes.
and functional. However, during all that time, G-Man got behind on child support.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, that was quite some time ago, and depending on your income, I think child support was assigned based on that. So it couldn't be much, but over years, that's, a lump.
Mm-hmm.
And then they do compound interest on a back child support. So I'm sure he owes a buttload of money. And, someday, G-Man, that adult child's gonna reach out to you. I don't know if the mother's still alive. I don't know if they're still in Jamaica or if she ever lived there or if I don't know. But that's it. But the photograph I saw,
Mm-hmm.
little kid that looked just like a cross between G-Man and what was that? He played, oh, Flip Wilson.
Right.
I maintain to this day that G-Man looks like Flip Wilson.
He does.
A old comedian from way back, he was darling. Flip
Yeah.
he played Geraldine.
Yes.
I think he was even on Laugh-In, but he was Geraldine. He had some great calves.
Oh man. Yeah, that takes me back.
Yeah,
Flip
you guys
Wilson.
look it up, Flip Wilson, and
Yeah.
you tell me that G-Man couldn't be his little twin. Um, but anyway, the kid looks much like G-Man. Big eyes,
Mm-hmm.
wide set. I think that's the DNA from DNA thing from the fetal alcohol syndrome that we suspect G-Man might be a victim of.
Okay, here's you mean G-Man? Fetal
Yeah,
alcohol?
yeah,
Well, he came from a very strict religious background too, don't forget. So I'm sure the beatings he took didn't help.
didn't help, but doesn't explain. It could be either the mother or the dad
Well,
with
this
the
is true.
alcohol problem.
Yeah,
The
that's
mother,
true.
it could be worse because then there's
Yeah.
also neurological things going on.
Yeah.
If it's the mother, but if it's the dad, some you get and they're facially attractive. Fetal alcohol syndrome babies are pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an earmark. There aren't any ugly ones.
Now, here's something interesting. I've heard rumors, and this is just rumors only,
Okay, that's what we're here for.
that um, it was suggested that a woman's name was also on the lease or the title of the property that G-Man had acquired from Reverend Shani, the one he bought for $1.
Yeah, yeah. And well, some
And
people
when,
say it was his sister.
yeah,
Oh,
but also my thoughts are because I think that thought has resurfaced, and now I think there's a bit of speculation on the possibility that that might have been his ex-wife,
ah. Yeah,
and that would that would solve G-Man's problem of back child support because when he went to
Mm.
sell said house, half of the money obviously would go to the female that was listed on the title of the house.
And that's how G-Man only has wound up with 10,000 cash in that jar.
Now, mind you, is that the 10,000 cash in the jar from when he found, quote unquote, found a safe?
I don't know. Boy, it's just, we don't know everything, you guys.
No, because he talks in circles. He's really good about it. And,
Yeah.
put him in front of Judge Judy and she would chew him up and
She-
spit him out.
Or she'd blow her brains out.
Or that too. There's that.
Yeah, I mean,
He'd say, I'm retiring.
yeah, there ain't nobody like G-Man. Game on, game on,
Oh, yeah, game on.
game on. Yeah. So, okay, I've got to tell you something.
Ooh.
Okay. I haven't answered her back, but I've been in correspondence with this woman that I was associated with many years ago. She lives in Denmark,
Okay.
and I can't remember how we met. We met through the internet. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and you see people on the internet, and you meet them some places, and oh, I like this one, and they follow you other place anyway.
Mhm.
Her name is okay. I think in case she's watching, because I'm going to send her the link to this after the show, because I told her I had a channel. Anyway, Sarah Sophia Granborg. Is that a name?
Isn't that a beautiful name? Wow.
Sarah Sophia Granborg. She has a farm in Denmark. She also has a publishing company.
Ooh.
She is also very natural remedy minded, alternative medicine minded, not woo woo, but sensible shit
Mhm.
like food as medicine and that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And Merck and Pfizer are the devil. But anyway, Sarah
Okay.
Sophia Granborg has a publishing company, and it was digital. And she made wonderful books, stories, anthologies available for like 99 cents
Wow.
and these are like fully illustrated books, beautifully done. I don't know if she had a program or if she did the artwork, and here's the kicker. She used my photographs in about 10 of her books.
Wow.
I know, because I'm a show off and I'm a food addict.
Mhm.
So I have taken pictures of the food I've cooked for years and years and just silly stuff.
Mhm.
And she has used my food pictures in her books.
Wow.
And sometimes she liked them so much that she just stuck them in the book with no explanation.
Oh my goodness.
Here you're reading along and, oh, here's a color picture of pork chop with a potato. But anyway, Sarah Sophia, I reached out to her because I hadn't heard from her in years.
Mhm.
And not since and she knew about my boss. And anyway,
Mhm.
she sent my boss gifts.
Oh,
I
nice.
reached out to her and I said, "Hey, are you still out there? How are you?" And I told her my story, and blah, blah, blah. And she answered with a long letter, a long
Wow.
email back, and it was just so wonderful. And she said, and then we talked about Father's Day. I told her we were doing a show on Father's Day, and
Mhm.
then she told this story about her father that like he was a shit.
Mhm.
So you can have Denmarkian fathers that are shits too. It's not just here in the U.S. Um, from small town Ohio. But anyway, I said, "Boy, I'd love to have you on. I would love to talk about her books,
Yes. That would
her
be
farm."
fascinating.
Yeah, and she used to be on Facebook, but she kind of left. We
Okay.
get disillusioned and disappointed. We move on to other things. We lose
Right.
interest. You know how we talked about the cycles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, after we leave the show, I'm gonna go reach out to her
Mhm.
and say, "You wanna come on?" And then, okay, here's another one. Shannon Nicole Kringen, Goddess Kring. I've mentioned
Yes.
her. Okay, she, the Solstice Parade is today.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Happy solstice, everybody.
Happy solstice, everybody, and happy Father's Day for those deserving dads who hung in there for the haul.
Mhm.
But anyway, she, like I said, I've known her for years and years, and she paints shoes,
Mm.
and she paints herself, and she has recently, and she always used to ride her bicycle everywhere for years and years and years. Rode her
Mhm.
bicycle all over to do everything, and she's a nude art model.
Mm.
Yeah, she can hold because she is in the spectrum, she can stare and hold a pose longer than anybody. So
Wow.
she's perfect for it. She makes money. So she's got art modeling jobs every day. But anyway, she has finally acquired a car. And she has, she can't just leave anything plain. She's got to decorate everything. So she started gluing jewels
Oh
on
my.
on this car, and she has completely covered it. And it's beautiful, and it's meticulous, and there are designs and swirls, and there's some real thought, and she calls it opal moonstone. And there's a car show during the solstice thing today outside of
Mhm.
Seattle, and yeah, her car is like number 19 in the car show.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Opal moon. So I would love to her, but there she could talk on a million topics because there are so many facets to Goddess Kring. But I would like to begin talking about her car.
Oh, definitely.
And damn, I want to know how much that thing weighs now.
I'd like to, yeah, I'd love to see the car and have her talk about the car and
Yeah, and
about everything.
I'll
Yeah.
send you links to
Okay.
and you can check her out. I mean, I have her book. She has a book of her photography. I have it. She sent it to,
Right.
yeah, I sent her chia seeds once. I
Mhm.
sent her hemp powder.
Mm.
Uh,
Wow.
she's like Sarah Sophia. She believes in natural remedies and
Mhm.
getting out in the air, and she's very
Oh.
brilliant. She's
Oh.
very weird, and she's very brilliant, and I just adore this woman. So that's what's to come, you guys.
Mhm. Well, that sounds like fun.
Okay, and I'm gonna really do it. I'm really gonna do it. So I'll reach out to Shannon.
Mhm.
Um, and oh, that's another thing. Shannon has a issue with her parents too. Boy, we have so much to talk about.
You know, what family had ideal parents?
Yeah,
Really?
other people.
Yeah, but
Wasn't me.
the thing is too, what you see in public with other people, like even as kids growing up,
Mm,
you'd think, oh, geez, their parents are really nice compared to, your own, right?
mm,
But then as you grow, you realize, yes, but you did not experience daily life behind closed doors.
yeah. Yeah,
So,
and we were always admonished, what happens here stays here. You were
right.
talking
And
yeah,
nobody lived in a Brady Bunch home.
nobody. Even the people we thought our friends and stuff, we had no clue. But
Right.
but
It's
I
not till years later that when you get to talk to them and you realize, oh, so your dad was a tyrant too, or he was this way, or he was that way, and mom
yeah,
was the
like
peacekeeper, or
like the flag girl or the cheerleader who was like the most popular in school, and she won all the awards, and she was always there practicing. And later as an adult, she says, I couldn't go home.
right. That's why she did it.
School was all I had. I couldn't go home
And mentally and emotionally, she was achieving on her own to seek approval because she was
somewhere.
definitely getting the opposite at home.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we get our validation. Humans are
Mhm.
resilient,
Mhm.
we'll make other avenues. We'll get other sources.
So,
Unless
but
you're just stalled out. Yeah.
I'm hoping for G-Man's child's sake that he has gained that much more in life without his father around
Yeah. And has
to
and is
influence him.
and is loved, and yeah,
and is well, I'm sure he is.
yeah.
And but because I can't see G-Man being a very good influence on a daily basis.
Yeah, no, well, he'd be like a brother instead of a dad.
Oh, he'd be that brother that
The
you
show
wouldn't really,
off, and yeah,
well, that you wouldn't want your child to be around either.
yeah,
You
right.
know, he's the weird brother, just go off and do your own thing.
Mhm.
Or don't listen to your brother,
Or
instead of listen to your brother.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but oh man alive.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
Unless were we gonna talk about anything else?
No, I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, me neither. Boy, I just wind down. And what's been going on around here? Okay, my apartments. Okay, my apartments were built mid-century. Okay, built in the late 40s. My lead paint was used everywhere. They remediated a lot of it. Um, but I guess the last little bit is around our window frames
Okay.
and our wood sidings. We have little patches of wood for decor between stuccoed. Blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so our entire 200 and some unit apartment complex um, is being power washed and
Wow.
remediated and painted. And this involves like sealing off windows, not
Mhm.
just for the paint, but because they're gonna blast the shit, and
Oh, right.
yeah, and
Yes.
it's gonna go down into the shrubbery and our plants. We had to move our plants out. Um,
Mhm.
but anyway, that all that's happening. So our we're like the very last ones on the end, our building. So they started way at the other end a few months ago. So tomorrow's our day. Tomorrow's
Wow.
our day for and so, they gave us the instructions, front door and back door, and so I yesterday, I cleaned out my back porch, and, oh, I gotta tell you, my neighbor, I sort of, like, faced up to her and I said, "I think you have a bladder infection because
Oh,
you saw people in tree costumes in the middle of the night, and you even called me to go out there with you, and you were yelling at the bush in the lady's yard across the way in the middle of the night." I said, "I think you have a bladder infection." And she has labs from her doctor, and she hasn't gone yet. She's, "Oh, it's only a kidney stone." I said, "Ca I think," I said, she says, "If I had a bladder infection, it would hurt." I said, "No, it won't hurt
not
because
necessarily.
the older you get, the less it hurts. You can have a rager and
Mhm.
you won't feel a thing. You'll pee more frequently, you'll leak, but you
Mhm.
won't have the burny, horrible stuff like you had when you were younger." And she
Mm.
says, "I've had a million bladder infections." So I said, "Me too." I said, "I could have one right now myself."
Mhm. Exactly.
But she always has a concern because she's always taking cranberry juice and Azo. So the concern is there.
Right. So you had the courage to confront her.
I confronted her and she says, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." I said, "I know you'll probably never speak to me again, but you don't have kids to bug you and get in your business. So I'm your surrogate person to get in your
Good
business."
for you.
Thank you. So anyway, and then she stayed in bed all the next day and never came out of her apartment. I thought, "Oh
Hmm.
shit, what?" Because I know she's thinking about it. Because she went to
Mhm.
the management office and everything and said all those people out in their yards in all those tree and animal costumes. That
Oh.
she even went to another neighbor saying, "Did you hear that? Did you see that?" And and so now she's thinking about going around and apologizing. Okay, so she's thinking about, was it real? But anyway,
Does she remember?
oh yeah, clear as
Okay.
yeah, yeah. But I think she's still trying to assess it. She's a
Mhm.
little forgetful anyway.
Okay.
She's at that stage. She's going to be 80 next month. Um,
Well,
well,
we're all forgetful, but
yeah, but anyway, so while she was gone, she had something to do for her family yesterday. She was gone all day, so I cleaned off our back porch between
mhm.
our two back doors. I mean, we had plants, asparagus plants climbing everywhere, and geraniums, bleh, plumeria. We had all kinds of shit back there, little
Mhm.
tchotchkes and whimsy. So
Mhm.
I took all day, but I got everything off our back porch except for
Wow.
one huge item that's gonna have to stay there. It'll get cleaner when but
Mhm.
she got home and I could hear her yelling in front of my window as she was walking to her door. "What did you do?" So I met her at the back door. She says, "Oh my God, what did you do?" And so she's talking to me. So
Well,
I did a nice thing and I saved her a lot of work, because lugging that stuff down, us doing it together. So she's talking to me. So I'm not in trouble with my neighbor.
good.
Yes, which is cool because she's the best neighbor I ever had. Yeah.
That forced her to talk to you,
Yeah.
and I'm sure she thoroughly appreciates what you did.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was aiming for. Well, not really. I just knew it had to be done, and I woke up
Yeah.
first thing in the morning thinking, "Oh my God, we have so much to do." So I just got to it
Yeah.
and did it. So, but anyway, she's talking to me, and we're friends. I know that's lingering in her head, but
Mhm.
and she will not get those labs done. She is. I think there's a little oppositional disorder in there too.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
said, "Get the," and, if she, and I told her, I said, "I'll never mention it again, but if she ever brings it up, I'm gonna say, 'Okay, if you get your labs and there's nothing, I'll buy you lunch.'"
Hey.
Th This is and where we go for lunch is, for 2 people, it's 150 easy,
Mhm.
because you have to have a margarita.
There you go, right?
Eight $18. I
Uh,
that was almost twice my food budget when I was just $18 for a margarita.
oh
Ooh,
my gosh.
yeah, but anyway, or you buy me a pack of cigarettes.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna tell her, "Let's have a bet. If you are clear, but if you have a raging bladder infection like I'm convinced you do, just buy me a pack of cigarettes."
Mhm.
And then she'll throw in lunch because she'll feel so stupid for yelling at me.
And I think this is why she's not getting her test right now because she's in denial. Because
Y
of the embarrassment. She knows what she did, and there
yeah,
was no tree people.
y yeah. Yeah,
Um,
because the day after the tree people, she had the, urologist appointment. So I said, "Okay, Kathy, if it's only a stone, why did he want you to get labs?" "Oh, to just check on it." "No, you can't check on a stone via labs.
no.
You check on bleeding and albumin and all
Yep.
that and infection."
Mhm.
Yeah, so oh, man, I don't know. I don't know, but anyway, all is all right, but if she brings it up, I'll certainly expand on it, but I'm not bringing it up ever again. I just because she's really a nice friend, and
Yeah.
she's a hoot.
And you
Yeah,
put it in her head, and she's an adult. She is still responsible
yeah,
to go for
yeah,
those, tests,
yeah, yeah,
you know?
and also, here's another thing, all of the cranberry juice that she pounds it down, and then and all of her Azo
Mhm.
masks would mask symptoms anyway. They are designed
Oh.
to Azo is designed to relieve the hurting, burning, throbbing. So, of course, you're not gonna have symptoms. You take A
Mhm.
Yeah, so, anyway. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I love just being here, being able to just say whatever shit I want. Boy, okay, that felt pretty good.
There you go. So, well, no, I'm glad you took it upon yourself to just face it
Y
and talk to her about that straight out.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because, I was out there right out front sitting under my porch light, and I watched her walk across in the d darken of the night to the neighbors across the way, into their yard, around their hedges, and into their yard,
Mhm.
talking to this big bush, big sculptured, it's like a big oval-y big
Mhm.
bush, privet bush, and she's yelling at this bush, and then she turns around saying, "Well, she's not answering me."
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's just very fortunate that she's got you as a neighbor,
Well,
and that nobody else called.
the police about a raving lady.
Mhm.
She could have been 5150.
Oh my goodness, big time.
And yeah,
And
as
she
a
hasn't done anything like this since, has she?
no,
Not to your knowledge.
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
So
But
no.
a couple of days later, she did say she did still see the lady putting on the fat costume with the big pink dress in the window across from her bedroom.
It-
So that was the last she mentioned. That was 2 days later.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, but
hmm.
she had told me initially, she says, "This has been going on all week," by the time she finally called me at midnight.
Oh.
Yeah, so, anyway. Okay, I am so done. Okay, so now we've been on an hour. Okay, my dear, so what's next week? Anything shaking next week? Next week is the
Oh,
28th
yes.
of June. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll have a guest.
You never know.
You never know. You never know. And
Mhm.
you know what? Some of our guests in the past, they have become like famous. And so
Mhm.
now I'm kind of reluctant to say, "Hey, you want to come back on for free?" Because now they're out there being famous.
Oh, yeah.
Colette Miller Wings, if you're listening, Global Angel Wings Project, would you come back on? Anyway, okay, so stop in next week. It's the 28th, you guys, if you want to be bored once again. Can never have too much boredom. Your tipping point is way beyond, in the future. I don't know what I just said.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, I know. I'm turned into G-Man.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, it's catching. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna close this. Prairie Queen, thank you so much for
Oh, you're
showing up.
welcome.
I
Yeah.
appreciate you. And that what's it? That lady's name who wanted to give us the dirt?
Pagan mama.
Pagan Mama, we miss you, and you never showed up or showed out again.
Oh, if you do, please acknowledge. We'd love
Reach
to
out,
have you on. We'd love to talk to you.
unless you're just a big fat liar. There's always that possibility. Prove us
I
wrong.
don't think so.
And John Aside, everybody's favorite little brother, thank you for being here. We love you.
And
Okay,
happy Father's Day,
happy
Jonathan, and
Father's Day.
enjoy that sushi.
Enjoy that sushi. Okay,
And don't poke your eye out, contrary to what Robin is saying. Please
yeah,
don't.
but if you want to, go ahead. Okay, see ya. Okay, we're ending this. See ya. Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.